Some of the greatest matches of all time at Club Gym. We're going to relive those for you tonight. In 1986, Lisa Ice and the number 4 San Jose State Spartans came in to beat number 3 Hawaii at Clum 3-2. Lisa Ice had a phenomenal night, and UH had won the previous night to that match 3-0. So that was a great match that we had for you here on Fox 13. In 1987, how about the Stanford-Hawaii match? Hawaii was number 1. Stanford was number 3. It became a preview of the national championship match. Hawaii winning 3-2 after trailing 2-1. That was Nancy Reno and Wendy Rush for the Cardinal, while Eggie, Jesse Ahuna, and Elenecki, the fabulous 4 seniors, led Hawaii. Hawaii won 3-1 the next night and went on to win the national title. And, of course, in 89, Chris, the junior national team, the Russian team, 2 of the great matches. We'll talk about those later on. 12-10, and SC makes a play up, and they come back and get it right away. Good serve and a good pass by Atwood. Cecilia Goods. Not a hard enough hit that time. Easy point for SC. So Hawaii coming back sloppy from the timeout, and now it's 11-12.
Wagner once again with a key dig in the back row. Hawaii with a chance to get a side out here in transition, but Wagner again the vacuum cleaner in the back row.
Oh, and then Hughes just dinks one over the net and puts it down to tie it at 12, and a collective groan from the Clum faithful.
There's the tip shot in the middle of the court. That ball's in the air just a half a second longer. Mo gets it. She is incredibly quick.
Fowler back to serve, another floater. Atwood against the solo block, and it's put right back at her face by Hughes. 13-12. SC Reeland coming back strong from the timeout.
Mix-up between Ljungqvist and Mo could be crucial. It is.
14-12.
Their 14th point.
And now Brandy Brooks is going to check in for the first time tonight. They're coming for Cecilia Goods. Hawaii trying to get a little more blocking power, perhaps, or some passing power. Brandy Brooks, the alternate setter now. Bad pass. It's 15-12, just like that. And this crowd has been stunned by some very mediocre play by Hawaii and some strong SC play after a second timeout. SC wins game 1 by a 15-12 score.
Yo, check it out. Here's what I gotta know.
Did you guys come out to play or what?
Oh, showtime. Come out to play. Yo, any Gatorade in the house, y'all? This thirst is getting deep.
Gatorade, can you quench my thirst all the way to the soles of my size 13?
So if you come out to play without the Gatorade, you better
Call your mother to pick you up.
The Gatorade thirst quench just for that deep down body thirst.
Fun, easy, inexpensive, and ingenious.
That's what coaches and experts say about Solo Tennis. Improves all tennis skills. Form, timing, speed, confidence, strength, and endurance.
How does it work?
Just hit the ball and Solo Tennis will return it to you every time.
Who can play?
Anyone of any age. Simple enough for a novice, yet challenging enough for an expert.
Where can you play?
Anywhere. No backboard or tennis court is needed. Solo Tennis is a fun, exciting game you can play anytime. Tennis USTA magazine says,
take full natural strokes and the ball comes back to you every time.
Inside Tennis magazine calls it
simple yet innovative.
Solo Tennis, called the best invention in 20 years by World Tennis magazine, is now available for only $19.95 plus shipping and handling. For fast delivery, just call the toll-free number on your screen. Solo Tennis comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Order yours today.
Can the Kings capture the cup? Follow the action this season on Prime Ticket.
Shidnick pass in front, score! Mike Donnelly! Shidnick shoots, tip, save, rebound, Robitaille. Scores! Luke Robitaille put it off the goaltender into the net. Answer to Robitaille. Robitaille to Gretzky! He scores! He's left!
Game 1 statistics, glaring difference there. Hawaii hitting for 100 points less than USC. And Chris, Hawaii just not working it well in transition there at the end. Just couldn't get anything going.
Well, leading 12-10 there in Game 1, they really had the game in their hands. Unfortunately, they had used up all of their timeouts, and Dave Shoji only had substitutions to make to stop USC's 5-point run at the end. And that's what really hurt, I think. USC just gathered too much momentum, and Hawaii, as you said, had some transition problems. Robin Amo setting tonight instead of Carrie Anderson. Robin hasn't played in a match of this magnitude in probably over a month now. And, you know, her connection with the hitters just isn't as smooth as it could be. However, she brings a good block to the game. She brings incredible quickness. She brings good set location. So I think over a period of time, if Dave leaves her in, things will be fine. But first game definitely was a game of adjustments.
Could be a long night, but Hawaii not looking sharp there. Getting back to our historical matches at Clum, in 1989, the USSR junior national team, which of course doesn't exist anymore, comes into Clum, and the first night wins in 5, and the next night, Chris, Hawaii wins in 5. That was one of the great all-time, not only matches, but international matches.
Well, I'll tell you why it was historic, John. I'll never forget it because it was the night that you left.
That's right.
You went out of town and said, Chris, guess what? Do play-by-play for the junior national team from the Soviet Union with 9 zillion names, about 15 letters long, and very few of them had any vowels at all.
But I know that you're the best.
It was not an easy night. That's all I remember. But it was great volleyball, but maybe not great play-by-play.
What you don't know about that match is I had talked to the USSR junior national team coach and said, can you bring the most complicated name players to Hawaii? Because my man is going to go wild. And he said, sure.
Oh, I'll never forget that. Calling play-by-play is hard enough with regular names, but the Soviet names were not an easy night.
Not at all. So we move to game number 2 now. Hawaii trying to get back on its feet, really blowing game number 1, and SC will go back to serve wherever they left off the first game. Roof right into Sarah Chase. Chris, are you surprised that Key Williams has not gone on the court yet? Nothing wrong with her health-wise.
I don't think so. She just had her timing a little bit off the other night, is what Dave Shoji told us. You know, I don't know what Dave is thinking right now. It may be that he just wants to try other players. He wants to give Cecilia Goods a chance. And, of course, any rest that Key gets, John, any rest that Key gets has got to be helpful as far as her legs are concerned. So,
of course, the Hawaii theory is Hawaii might not play another match until a week from Sunday, so they would have like 9 days off after this. So I don't think rest is a real concern at this point, unless there were some problem physically. But the other night, Key had 6 kills and 6 errors. That's why she wasn't in it toward the end of the match. Here's a free ball for Hawaii after the net violation. Hit in. Nice hit that time. Celia Goods. She just has a great knack, Chris, for finding an opening. She's
really
an artist.
does. Yeah, she really does.
She just paints that canvas all over the place.
Pokes it and pops it around. There's a good serve. Finally forced USC passers into a bad pass. And look at this, a smart, soft hit into the block.
Patty cake at the net. Both defenses keeping it alive. Another good play. Wagner pops it up. Keebler goes deep. It's out of here.
The appreciative and infamous Clum crowd. Another bad pass. They want to see a chink in the armor of Howell and Keebler. That's 2 bad passes in a row. We didn't see that for 3 hours the other night.
The other night, game 1, USC got off to a real slow start, but boy, they came back big time. And in game 1 tonight, Hawaii got off to a nice lead with the crowd rolling, and SC just pumped it up. Jan Howler finding an opening. And 2 Hawaii players crash into each other on the side at time. Lovelace and Atwood, 2 seniors getting acquainted. Kenyatta says, well, my head's still there, my hair is still here, and my nose is still here, so I can keep playing. And Katie Howler says, let's go.
Interesting story on Katie right there. She's going to be interviewing for a Rhodes Scholarship next week. Wants to go to medical school, so she's got high aspirations other than the NC2A. So
3.96 grade point average. Does volunteer work for Special Olympics and for the physical therapy department at Bakersfield Hospital. She is the 3-time all-digs leader in the Pac-10 the last 3 years. Not a bad conference to lead. And she was our MVP on Wednesday night, not to mention the fact that she broke assistant coach Nancy Hillman's all-time dig record at USC. Quite a gal. Off the block, that time goes Atwood, and Hawaii gets it back. 3-2 in game 2.
Crystal leading the way for the Bows so far with 7 kills, only 2 errors. Another good pass by USC enables them to run that quick attack. Mo with a great dig in the back row. Hawaii's got to go up and swing at that next one. Rather than bump it over like that, though.
Keebler is roofed.
Cecilia Goods, a force at the net. She's getting better and better. It's about her 3rd block, already 3rd block assist, and she's got 1 block. So look at the quick move to the outside. She took off on 1 foot. How about that for the freshman?
Serve. Hawaii definitely serving tougher. Another mistake by Hughes. That's what killed Kylie the other night. Just taking balls like that and not keeping them in play. It's 5-2 Hawaii, but that means nothing this early. Keebler blocked at the net.
Goods closed the block again.
Hit wide. That time Keebler trying to avoid the block. She goes over it and out, and it's 6-2. Timeout for Lisa Love and the women of Troy.
Discover the hitting secrets of America's finest baseball school in a professional instructional videotape. Teaching the mechanics of the Major League Swing features professional scout and instructor Tom Umansky and the same award-winning tested under fire techniques that have produced baseball world's back-to-back-to-back AAU national championship teams. Coach Umansky's study and analysis of thousands of baseball's best professional swings has yielded a no less than revolutionary approach to consistent hitting. It's proven, and you'll love its easy-to-understand, step-by-step video training methods. Teaching the mechanics of the Major League Swing benefits players of all ages and ability levels. A valuable addition to any coach's library, too, and it makes a great gift. Thousands have been sold at $39.95, but if you'll call now and use your credit card, you'll pay only $29.95. Call 1-800-752-2577 for your copy of Teaching the Mechanics of the Major League Swing. That's 1-800-752-2577. This is the tape that gets results.
If this is your only aerobic activity, you've got to get the Body Slide XP. It burns calories fast and makes it easy to get fit. The calibrated sliding surface maximizes your efforts, so you burn more calories than in an aerobics class. And the patented bumper design provides a safe, non-impact workout. The Body Slide XP is fully adjustable, so anyone can personalize it for their height and fitness goals. There's only one Body Slide and one Body Slide XP, so forget about aerobic dressing and call today. Just $39.95 gets you this full-featured Body Slide XP. One-size-fits-all sliders, a complete exercise guide, and workout video, all with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Pick up the phone now and slide into those jeans.
Only $39.95 plus $7.50 shipping and handling. Order today, and we will include a free audio cassette and nutrition guide, all with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Don't delay. Call now.
Tonight's Budweiser Bud Fact, 1982 in the national final, one of the 4 national titles for Hawaii. Hawaii coming back after being down 2-0, Chris McLaughlin, and beating USC 3 in a row to win a national title.
Oh, was that ever an incredible comeback. I remember calling that game with Jim Leahy.
Very good, and that was a great match for Hawaii to win, giving them their 2nd of 4 national titles. Good dig by Amo. Oh, Robin Amo. And it's a roof. Chris, what Hawaii is not doing tonight that they did in other nights that we've seen Robin Amo make the great digs, somebody else has got to get the assist. And in the first game, Robin Amo had 6 digs, and there was only 1 assist from a player other than Amo, meaning nobody else put away the ball after Amo made a dig.
Well, that alternates, that could also have been for side outs, though. We don't have that particular statistic.
Back over to Hawaii.
Could have been that the set wasn't bad, but the hitters just weren't converting.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Could have been hitting for zeros, right?
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean that SC got the point or the side out. It just means Hawaii was not putting it away and getting the kill on it, or else we would have seen some more assists for Hawaii players. And part of that could be because Brandy Brooks, who's the designated second setter, has not been in much at all. Serve, Keebler, who's been about perfect passing the ball, had a little trouble on a couple of hits before the timeout. Now she gets aced.
And for the first time we see trouble here. There's 2 passers right there. They miscommunicate now. They're changing their whole pattern. They got 4 passers now. They're in a different pattern, and it's really throwing them off. Lisa Love having to go to a different passing pattern because of Hawaii's tougher serve.
Outside to Atwood, off the hands. 8-2, a free ball, and Hawaii puts it down. And now a defensive replacement. Whitney Casey will come in, and Keebler's going to get a break. Chris, Keebler, as a freshman last year, had a lot of frustrating moments, but she played this summer, played this spring, had a great time at the Olympic Festival as she won a gold medal. And she has come on strong this year, but she's had some trouble here in Game 2, and she's now going to take a break. Hawaii with a block. It's 9-2.
Hawaii on a major roll right now. Stephanie Schroeder really ripping her serve, forcing USC into all kinds of passing problems. Lisa Love again changing the pattern around. Now it looks like they're back to a two-person passing here. Whitney Casey and Katie Haller. There's a pass to the 10-foot line. Not a good pass. Not a great set. Not a great hit.
Casey takes her first swing, and Casey at the bat knocks it out. And now checking in is Cappy Arado. She'll come in for Kylie Hughes. So Lisa Love trying a bunch of different combinations.
What she's trying to do, I think, John, is try to slow down Shota. Shota's just on a roll. There's another rip by Shota. Look at that. Puts SC in passing trouble. This is going into the stands. We're in trouble here.
Cappy Arado runs into the towel ladies on the side. Lisa Love calls timeout. Hawaii jumps out big time. 11-2 in Game 2.
It's tough being a fan when your team isn't the home team, especially when I try to find coverage of my favorite team in the local paper. I'm lucky if I can find last week's score. But if you're like me, you'll be happy to know there's one publication that'll make you feel right at home. The Sporting News. You'll love the Sporting News, no matter what team you love, even if it is the home team.
Call this number now and get 4 issues of the Sporting News free. You'll get opinions and analysis, team-by-team reports, and coverage of all the college conferences, plus baseball, basketball, and hockey all year long. Call now and you'll get 4 free issues of the Sporting News. If you like them, you'll get 24 more issues at this great TV price. If not, just mark the bill, cancel, and owe nothing. The 4 issues are yours to keep.
So call now for the Sporting News, the publication that treats every team like the home team.
Call now and you'll get 4 great issues of the Sporting News free.
Call 1-800-752-2577.
Sports, LA style. Prime ticket.
Best volleyball fans in America are the ones in Clum Gym, young and old. They are all ages, all sizes. They love their volleyball. It's going to be a real transition next year, Chris, when the crowd just can't get on top of the players like they can here at Clum. Because there you see the front row, and they are right there, right by the court. They love their volleyball. And they know their volleyball, too. One of the great things about the Clum crowd is they are very appreciative of an opponent coming in here and playing well against Hawaii. This year we saw Long Beach State come in here and really take it to Hawaii. And this crowd was appreciative of the volleyball because Long Beach State had some unbelievable defense.
Hawaii has a very knowledgeable crowd. Not a whole lot of animosity there. They don't spit at you when you leave the gym and stuff like that or throw things at you. They just cheer loud against you.
11-2. Dig by Lovelace on the hit off Wagner. Atwood gets it.
Well, for the first time, John, in about 5 points, Lisa Love got a good pass out of her passers. A decent play where they set the middle. All Hawaii did was dig it, set it, cram it back down their throats, and Shona finally cools off.
I think she had 7 points there, or 8 points. I mean, it was 4-2, 6-2 timeout, 11-2 timeout, and Hawaii gets it up to 12-2, and that's the best way to stop a server. Have her hit one into the net. Now Shota overpasses, but Hawaii keeps it alive and gets it.
Well, John, I think UH learned a lesson the other night when they were up 9-4 in the fourth, had a chance to put away USC, and they didn't. They're up 12-2 right now, and my feeling is that Dave Shoji will keep the pressure on and tell his young ladies to keep putting it on USC, keep making it tough, keep serving tough.
That time Casey goes through the block, and a lunging Jocelyn Robbins can't get there. Casey will go back to serve at 2-12. Each game the other night, teams got stuck on 14 and really lost some momentum. We'll see if Hawaii can put USC away while they are down. The jump serve into the net.
You know, Whitney Casey was regarded as one of the top 5 outside hitters when she was recruited. She's got a pretty good jump serve, but you wonder whether the Clum crowd might have gotten to her a little bit there.
She's out of Tampa, Florida. Lovelace. 13-2. Game 3 the other night, Hawaii won 15-5. Looked like they were blowing out the Trojans, but USC came back to win games 4 and 5.
Another poor pass by the Trojans.
Ball lands wide. Sarah Chase steps out and goes wide. Well, the play was called. I think they're saying Missy Use got a piece of it, or the Laurie used.
No argument from the Trojans there.
14-2 for the game. And it goes back over, and Use checks right back in for Brunst.
You know, one thing USC is going to have to fix between games 2 and 3 is the connection between McCaw and Wagner. The other night, Wagner was just hammering the ball all night long. Tonight, I think she's tipped almost every single step-out move.
Play is stopped as a net violation is called against SC. Cecilia Goods up front. Try to get that one last swing or block, and back to serve for the game. Robin Amo. There's a good pass. SC not hitting it hard, but hitting it in the right place and gets it back. Hawaii denied the point again. And McCaw goes back to serve. Had foot problems as a part-time starter last year. She also had a frustrating year. We mentioned Keebler, but McCaw was frustrated by foot problems. She was the starting setter in 25 of 30 matches in 91. Her brother Chip led Pepperdine to the 1992 Men's National Championship in volleyball as the starting setter. There's a ball that might have been served long, kept in play, and then Goods right into the block up front. Not much Cecilia could do with it. 3-14. Chase off the block. Chase, nicely played, Chris. Instead of hitting it straight down where the blocker was, she turned it inside on the court, and SC couldn't get there.
Well-placed ball by Sarah that time. Kenyatta Lovelace with a chance to put away game number 2 and tie this match at 1-all.
Chase with 4 of Hawaii's 10 errors, but that was a good hit for Sarah. Haller blocked, it lands outside. It's 3-14, back over to the Trojans. So USC just refusing to say die. Think how fast game 1 ended after being so close. This game is still going on. Oh, a lift called on Amo. It's 4-14. Actually, she banged it in the net trying to get that up to Goods. A violation anyway. 4-14. Murato gets it to 5-14. Better pass that time by SC. Crowd starting to sense it too.
Well, Dave shows you won't let this rally go any longer than 1 more point. They'll call a timeout here and slow down USC.
Robbins is blocked, but it goes out.
Better yet, how about an outside hitter slowing it down for you? Jocelyn Robbins that time with a nice hit off the block.
So Crystal Atwood on the bench right now, and Jocelyn Robbins rotating through to the front row. T. Williams has not been in yet tonight, and Brandy Brooks has been in for 1 play. Sarah Chase makes the dig. It goes out, though.
good news for Hawaii to dominate a team like USC that's ranked higher than they are without Key Williams in the lineup. All year long, people keep thinking Hawaii will only be good if they have Key Williams in the lineup, and instead they're playing well without her right now. And just think what's going to happen when she gets back into the lineup, and that won't be very long away, I know that.
Well, the bottom line is still winning, and they've got to prove they can win, because they had the other night, they had this team on the ropes, and SC came back, very strong team. A big win for Lisa Love, as she said, we have not been a good road team, and they came back to win the other night, and now Shota, for the 5th time, Hawaii trying to win.
Good rotation right here. Shota got 6 points last time in this rotation, but she does not get a serve that puts SC in trouble there.
Hawaii's going to have to wait again, though. Whitney Casey doing a nice job up front now. Houston Keebler on the side. Keebler aching to get back in as she looks to Lisa Love. Serve long. Ooh, bad pass by Haller, but kept alive. It will be a free ball. The crowd will let you know if Hawaii wins it here. We're knotted at 1. Hawaii takes it by 10 in game 2. Shades of last night or 2 nights ago. Hawaii splitting with SC. It now becomes a best out of...
See, the holidays are here.
Honey, it's the holidays.
Great, we'll be bouncing off the walls trying to get everything done.
Wait, don't you remember? Last year we went to Pack and Ship Plus, your one-stop holiday shipping center.
Yeah, we do the shopping and they take care of all the rest.
That's right. They wrap it, pack it, and ship it. And all Pack and Ship Plus stores are UPS authorized shipping outlets.
So, once again...
we're taking the hassle out of Christmas with Pack and Ship Plus.
Good.
You do the shopping, we'll do the shipping. Pack and Ship Plus.
It is, men. The news is not good. The competition is selling too many trucks. That's ugly. We're going to war.
We're with you, General Granny. Van Wyck's Mazda of Bakersfield is attacking the competition with new 94 Mazda trucks starting as low as $85.95.
There's an ugly truck. That's one ugly truck that's off the streets.
Get a good-looking truck at Van Wyck's Mazda.
Don't you buy no ugly truck. That's an order.
577. USC basketball is on the move. Jump on the bandwagon as George Raveling and the Trojans head for another exciting season. For tickets, call 213-740-GO-SC.
Protect your car with the only gasoline that has the cleansing power of Techroline Chevron Simply Smarter. Chris, in that game, Hawaii Simply Smarter, winning by 10 and looking pretty good doing it.
They really were, John. Game 1 really was the story. USC was the better transition team, and they finished strong after being down 12-10 and then winning 15-12. Game 2, the story, Hawaii serving very tough, especially Stephanie Shota getting 6 in a row, and USC having all kinds of passing problems.
We take a look now at our Bank of America scoreboard. The big game today, or one of the big rivalries today, of course, national championship implications. Nebraska, with 2 quick touchdowns, beats Oklahoma 21-7. And West Virginia with a couple late in the match. Hey, folks, why aren't they ranked higher? They're undefeated, 17-14 over Boston College. And then Arizona and Dick Tomey, a former Hawaii coach, beating Arizona State in Tempe, 34-20. And finally, North Carolina looking good, wrapping up 2nd place in their conference, the ACC, 38-24 over Duke. In the Great Alaska basketball shootout, well, Hawaii will thaw out when they get home because they lost convincingly 2 nights in a row. Wake Forest trouncing the Bows tonight after they got trounced last night. But good news, the Women's Basketball Paradise Classic right here in Klum this afternoon. Hawaii 73, Oregon 64. So There you are, up to date with the Bank of America scoreboard.
Now Hawaii, after playing Wake Forest, one ACC team, the strongest conference in the country, arguably. Now they've got to go to Chapel Hill pretty soon and play North Carolina. How about that for a schedule for Riley Wallace?
Well, someone said to me the reason they weren't prepared up in Alaska is they were thinking ahead to North Carolina. I don't think it's that simple, but it is a young team. It's a new team, a lot of transfers and freshmen, and a couple of players were not there for some of the practices, some injuries, so I think Hawaii will get it together. In the meantime, the Wahine got it all together in game number 2, and we have the big transition game. And I say big because theoretically, as Chris, we talk about game 3 in a 1-1 match. Whoever gets the momentum going here sometimes can pull it out, but Hawaii didn't do that the other night. They won easily in game 3 and then lost game 4 and 5.
You're right. Here we see Robin Moll serving a good ball down the line, putting USC in passing trouble there. She also makes a good dig, but Chase unable to keep the ball in play. Put one hand up instead of two. That cost Hawaii.
Ball she probably could have just kept in play.
Soft serve. Hawaii should get a side out here.
Dig by Haller. Nothing off the front row and off the back row and out of bounds, and SC gets the point. Keep in mind, Keebler is on the bench to start game number 3.
She was one of the heroines the other night, remember, in game 5, and she's not even starting game 3 here. Whitney Casey starting in her place. Another dig by Haller in the back.
That time Chase puts it down.
One of the things that Robin Amo doesn't do as much as I think she should is set the ball behind her. It's a difficult set, and to locate it properly for the hitter is tough, but she's doing it better and better as the season goes on.
Blocked by Hawaii, but blocked out. Back over to SC. Two hits called. That time on Ljungqvist. That ball was right off Ljungqvist. Randy Shaw said she lifted the ball. That's why he called it 2 hits.
Randy Shaw put up 2 hands for 2 contacts right there. 2 contacts are allowed on the first attempt of the ball that comes over the net. So Dave Shoji said, Randy, 2 hits are allowed on the first contact. He looked back and said, oh, it was a lift instead. So he stood corrected.
Casey hits one long. It was touched by the Hawaii block. Side out to SC.
Rainbow suffering somewhat of a malaise here at the beginning of game number 3. Not the time to let down your guard in the swing game. It's time to crank up the intensity.
3 ball. Cecilia Goods, a ball that she should not have hit. Easy to say now, but Chris, the old rule is if you don't think you can put that ball down with about 90% certainty, pass it along.
And give credit to Mika Wagner right there. Mika Wagner, she made a nice play.
Whitney Casey nails one long. By the way, Keebler hitting about 130 on the night. Probably one of the reasons she's out. She has 5 kills and 3 errors. That's why she's on the bench right now. So she only hits about 206, but she just didn't seem to be getting it going in the middle of that game. Haller, not a full swing. Amo goes outside. Net violation called up front on Hawaii.
That pass by Kenyatta Lovelace just a little bit too close to the net. Amo brushed the net with the back of her shirt. Randy Shaw, the ever alert referee, caught it. Oh, nice pass by Shota up front on a tough serve by Wagner. Very nice play. I just don't think passers get enough credit, John. You know, they're not at the end of the play making the power play, but look at Amo. She barely had to move to make that set. She does a beautiful back set to Ljungqvist, but it all happened because Shota put up the perfect pass.
And there is no statistic for setting. There's a great dig by Amo. And Atwood from behind the 10-foot line nails it. Crystal goes over and apologizes to Sarah Chase. She says, sorry, I know you were about to hit that, but what the heck?
Crystal has no reason to apologize. Watch this play here. It gets popped up. Sarah's going to stand and hit this next ball. Here's the pop-up by Ljungqvist. Sarah would have stood and hit it. Atwood goes up and just rips it.
Dug over the net. And a net violation on Amo jumping up to block that. Saravan Amo twice now in the past 2 minutes has hit the net. Women of Troy. Tough pass that time. Amo not getting it up right to Ljungqvist. She knows it.
I think we're seeing a little bit of the rustiness coming out now, John. Instead of sharper timing right now, the timing isn't quite as good between Amo and Ljungqvist. Robin seems to be having a bit of a lapse here.
Not a good pass again, and Shota's got to go outside. 5-1. Dave Shoji's got to call time right away. Hawaii coming out flat. SC riding a high right now, 5-1.
Discover the defensive training secrets of America's finest baseball school in an exciting videotape. Baseball World's Defensive Drills video features professional scout and instructor Tommy Mansky and the same revolutionary new training techniques that have produced Baseball World's back-to-back-to-back AAU national championship teams. The Defensive Drills video vastly improves players' arm strength, running speed, quickness, agility, and infield and outfield defensive skills. Even coaches practice organization. Lou Pavlovich, Jr., editor of Collegiate Baseball magazine, calls it a masterpiece, the best defensive drill video ever produced. Many professional players are excited about this videotape. Just ask Atlanta Braves superstar Fred McGriff.
This is the instructional video that gets results.
Baseball World's Defensive Drills video makes a great gift and benefits players of all ages and ability levels. To order your copy for only $29.95, have your credit card ready and call toll-free. 1-800-525-2273. 1-800-525-2273.
It really worked for me.
Explosive offense. Devastating defense. Experience 30 minutes of the most thrilling moments in college football ever. Watch as Barry Sanders cuts, jukes, and finds the open hole. Awesome! When Notre Dame's Rocket Ishmael touches the ball, it's fireworks. Just look at this incredible catch. Unbelievable! But here's the most unbelievable catch of all. College Sports' incredible football plays is yours free. That's right, free when you subscribe to College Sports, the hot new national magazine devoted exclusively to college sports. From the first kickoff in September to the slam dunking action of March Madness, the excitement of hockey, baseball, and much more. Call now to order your free incredible football plays video and receive 12 action-packed issues of College Sports magazine. You'll get more college sports action than you've ever had before. All for 3 easy installments of only $7.99 each. If it happens in college sports, you'll catch it here. Order now.
Our final look at some historical matches at Clum in 1991. Hawaii against Stanford. What a match that was. Undefeated Stanford gets trounced 3-0 by Hawaii, and this place was going bananas on a Wednesday night before Thanksgiving. And on Friday night, they rallied to win 3-2, coming back from a 2-1 deficit, and Game 5 going the distance 16-14. And then a big match of local note, the first time ever intrastate rivals had met up, and one other than Hawaii came away with a win. Hawaii had never lost to BYUH, Chaminade, HPU, or UH Hilo until BYUH went on to win that match last year, Chris, and they went on to win a national title. Irai Utu led the Seasiders.
That was a great match here in Clum Gym. An NAIA school beat a Division I powerhouse.
Now trying to get Hawaii back into Game 3. They've shot themselves in the foot with some terrible passing. And that time Lovelace not with a good swing. Keebler, she's back in this match, 13-7.
Look who started the play. Once again, Wagner, Mika Wagner, with her 15th dig of the night. She leads everybody on the floor.
Shota in for Brandy Brooks in the back row. Better pass. SC getting a piece of every ball Hawaii puts up.
Wagner once again.
Set that one.
All Kenyatta needs is a set that she likes, and she goes up, winds up, helicopters above the net, and powers it down. Key Williams with a high 5 and a hip 5.
Brooks back in. Keebler taking a tough pass and nobody up at the net to block it for Hawaii.
Keebler goes, hey, look what I found. We had a bad pass. We got a bad bump set. See, this was a bad pass. Real low. There's a bad bump set. Actually, it's pretty good. But I didn't think Keebler would be ready for it.
Chase, cross court. Digs it, but digs it out.
Hawaii with a little more familiar lineup in right now. Kenyatta Lovelace, Mo, Lundqvist, Key Williams, Sarah Chase, Brandy Brooks. Dave Shoji settling into some more familiar faces than we've seen the last month, other than Carrie Anderson not setting.
Tip that would have been out. It's kept alive by Hawaii. And then Brooks hits a ball that might have been out, and Haller plays it.
It was almost poetic justice. Wagner, for about the 5th time tonight, tipped the ball and was going out. And there we see Haller, one of the great diggers in the country, hit a ball that had not been touched on the block.
Well, Key Williams, just reaction that time, getting a .913. Not sure she hit it hard enough. And Lisa Love steps up.
What she'll do is she'll wait for the floor to be wiped, have the server cool down, wait as long as she can, hoping that Kenyatta Lovelace cools down, that Hawaii loses the momentum, and then she'll call timeout. Watch. Maybe not. She's not. Apparently, the floor wipe was enough to cool down Kenyatta. She won't call timeout until after Hawaii gets another point. There's another bad pass, a bump set.
Keebler gets it back, though, off the Hawaii block. Which I think Brandy Brooks needs a big play for Hawaii. She bumped into Lundqvist twice, and they've been trying to pump her up, but she's got that look on her face that says, I need to make a play right now. When Hawaii called time, Dave Shoji was also talking to Brooks and Lundqvist. In the middle, Key Williams, nice hit. Gets the crowd back into it. Hawaii now trying to get back into double figures in game number 3.
Chase has had success serving down that line. She gets another good one down the line.
Whoop. There's a big block. Brooks and Lundqvist. That'll help your communication. You go up together like that, and you watch it as we go out on the timeout from Lisa Love. The roof of Plum.
Who can forget Old Yeller and the Apple Dumpling Gang? Timeless Disney treasures and great entertainment for the whole family. But something else we can't forget are those special children who were challenged by a wide range of disabilities. Hello, I'm Jacqueline Smith for the Crippled Children's Society. My special friend and I are pleased to announce that Global Media Partners will be donating 100% of the profits from the sale of these renowned Disney videos to help support the marvelous work of the Crippled Children's Society. These timeless tales are a great addition to any home video collection and make the perfect gift. But best of all, your purchase goes a long way towards helping children who need it most. These Disney treasures normally retail for up to $19.99 each, but for a limited time, we are making both videos available for only $19.99. Your support is crucial to the Crippled Children's Society.
Please help us by calling the 800 number on your screen right now. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Tune in to Prime Ticket Sunday through Friday for all the scoops, scores, highlights, and interviews on Pressbox. Sports News nightly at 10, only on Prime Ticket. Sports LA style.
.10-13 here in Game 3. Hawaii staging a mini rally, forcing Coach Lisa Love to call a timeout. Sarah Chase trying to get to 11. Good pass that time. But it's a free ball. Keebler, not a good run. Chris, that time Keebler had to make the dig, and then she had to get back outside, and she just couldn't put enough on that ball, and Hawaii makes it 11-13.
Key Williams did a great job that time of keeping the ball in play. Here's Haller with a nice pass at the net. There's a mishandled ball by Wagner. Good call by Randy Shaw. Hawaii with another point. What a comeback, down 13-6. It's now 13-12. Anybody's ball game here in Game 3.
That time, Keebler got the run and the swing she needed. Just too much power for the block. She'll go back to serve. Kelly Keebler. T. Williams goes wide. It was not touched. 14-12. Got to keep the ball in now if you're Hawaii.
I think Key will come out to the left side now, and his hit right side there. Had a good run at it. Yep, Ljungqvist is going to the middle.
Ljungqvist gets it back. Tough set for Amo as the ball was almost tipped by a USC blocker. Randy Brooks.
One of Hawaii's best servers right now. Good rotation for Hawaii with Key Williams and Ljungqvist up front blocking on Haller.
Dig by Chase. No, it goes off the net and under the net.
Actually, what happened that time is they moved Key Williams out to block Wagner's step-out move. Let's see if Hawaii can avoid game ball here.
Great serve, but a good dig. And a real tough serve. But it sets up a chance for SC. And nobody got there. Ball lands between three Hawaii players, any of whom could have gone for it. 15-12. SC looking good and winning game number 3.
The way to not win in tennis is to think too much about your opponent. Because in tennis, you don't just play the opponent. You've got to play the ball. It's how you play the ball that determines whether your shot is in or out. Whether the point is won or lost. Play the ball better than your opponent, and you'll play winning tennis. Now, you can play the ball and win with this double offer from Tennis Magazine. You'll receive a free half-hour video by Tennis Magazine instruction editor Vic Braden, plus a full year, 12 issues of Tennis Magazine. Call this number now and change the way you play tennis. What a combination. The How to Play Winning Tennis with Vic Braden video, plus the magazine that brings more instruction to more tennis players than any other.
Call 800-752-2577 for a full year of Tennis Magazine, plus this free video, just $13.77. Call 800-752-2577 now.
Now the puck back to Gretzky. Gretzky shoots, saves, rebound, score!
Can the Kings capture the cup? Follow the action this season on Prime Ticket.
Shidnick passes from score! Mike Donnelly! Shidnick shoots, tip, save, rebound, Robitaille. Scores! Luke Robitaille put it off the goaltender into the net. The answer to Robitaille. Robitaille to Gretzky! He scores! He's left!
Between games 3 and 4, it's time for Kilgo's match sketch, Chris.
Well, the story of the night so far, USC's blocking much better. Something Lisa Love's team has been practicing very hard on the last month. They've got 13 blocks right now through Hawaii's 11. Nika Wagner, we're calling her the human vacuum cleaner tonight. She's digging everything in the back row. 16 digs to lead everybody, but not far behind Robin Amo. And she's in not very good digging position. That right side back is not a place where a whole lot of balls come, but she's digging an awful lot of balls. I think that's the story of the match, is the great digging by both sides. Amo and Wagner leading the way.
Wagner averages 4.1 kills a game, which means right now she should have about 12. She only has 7, but she's been doing a great job defensively for the Trojans, and she's really helped keep her team in the match and got them over a couple of tough hurdles. When Hawaii seemed to have momentum, Chris, she was there in the back, but it's that old story. They don't keep track of digs, but not passes. She not only had digs, but they were excellent, accurate passes, and her teammates converted on those plays. Hawaii with some communication problems there in game 3, and some sloppy play, and SC taking full advantage.
But you see the arms around the shoulders there. They're going to gather their wits right now as we see the standing room only crowd here. Those are the spectators that couldn't get into the gym tonight. They're being held out by the masking tape, I believe, that goes across the door.
Full security. the masking tape. That's right. See, some places have electronic fences. In Clum, if you try to get in, you get stuck to the masking tape. And I don't know, Chris. They might have taken some of that masking tape to help keep the gym together tonight. We don't know. You see, of course, the crowd in the back sitting on the floor. It's all going to be a memory, folks. Game 4. Sarah Chase through the block. The step-out move. One of Hawaii's more effective plays tonight. Amo, Yunquist, Atwood back in, Brooks, Chase, and Lovelace. Lovelace through the block. Andy Shaw did not know if it landed in or out. Linesman couldn't help him out, so he'll say, let's take it again.
Now here's the linesman was blocked. Looks like there was a touch right there. Actually, the ball did curve out, but Randy Shaw didn't see it either, so it was a good recall play, replay.
Lovelace on the assist from Brooks. And what Brandy Brooks will provide is a better setter if Robin Amo keeps making digs like she did there. Hawaii has not gotten much productivity out of other setters tonight when Amo's made digs. Cross court and wide that time.
Oh, good eye that time by Kenyatta Lovelace. She could have struck an arm out. Instead, had the presence of mind to get out of the way. Hawaii off to a good start here in Game 4.
Here's a free ball. Chase nicely passes it outside. Lovelace roofed, and a solo one at that. Kylie Hughes just nailed that ball back.
Oh, big smiles all around from Kylie right there. It was a good set to the outside. Normally this advantages to the hitter one-on-one. Not that time. Hughes with an excellent block.
Brooks gets the kill. Robin Amo keeping that ball alive at the net as SC tried to jam it back, and Amo just got her hands up there. She's a tough defensive player.
She is so athletic. Very, very quick.
That time Wagner just too much power.
Wagner says, hey, it's about time, Missy. We finally connected. She's been tipping the ball all night long, hoping for a good set out there, and she and the pod just haven't hooked up correctly. Oh, that should have been an easy score for USC. Instead, Hawaii has a chance to get a side out. And they do.
Randy Brooks, I thought she needed to make a couple of big plays. She's got him here to start off Game 4.
After USC squandered their opportunity, Brooks buries it.
A serve.
Well, Sarah, who's been serving well all night long, puts up a short one here that Haller has trouble with. Haller normally perfect on those. Finally shows a chink in the passing armor.
3 of Hawaii's 6 aces from Sarah Chase.
USC once again in a two-man passing pattern here. Another short serve puts Haller in trouble again. That was the strategy before tonight. Dave Shoji told me, he said, we've got to make Haller and Keebler move around. We can't serve right to them where they can just stand there. We need them to move their feet. So one of Chase's assets is her short serve. Right now it's making Haller move.
And Lisa Love waits till the floor is wiped, and now she calls timeout. Trying to stop the momentum. 4-0 Hawaii. USC tends to come back real strong from their timeouts. We'll see.
Great legs.
Why, thank you. But I have a confession to make. I've quit using my ThighMaster. Because now I'm using ThighMaster Plus.
Introducing new ThighMaster Plus. It's adjustable for faster body-shaping results.
ThighMaster Plus is designed to give you better results quicker. Because you can set it for the thigh-shaping power that's right for you.
You can actually feel the difference. It works where you need it most.
I can fit into these jeans again. Thank you, ThighMaster Plus. ThighMaster Plus makes it easier than ever to get shapely, firm thighs. And it works for your back, arms, and tummy as well. Try ThighMaster Plus. After all, we may not have been born with great legs, but now it's even easier to look like we were.
Order your ThighMaster Plus today for just $19.95 and we'll include the new ThighMaster Plus Ultimate Workout Guide. Call this special TV number and you'll also get Suzanne's own 30 Days to a Thinner You absolutely free.
Nothing does more for your thighs than ThighMaster Plus.
College hoops all season long on Prime Ticket. The Lakers all season long on Prime Ticket, Sports LA style.
Our Bank of America volleyball scoreboard tonight. Tournaments, Gold Mine and Long Beach State. Long Beach State easily over Pepperdine. And the other match there in that tournament, Santa Barbara. Look at that matchup against Arizona State. Kathy Gregory's never say die team. They win 3 games by 15-12. Around a couple of Arizona State wins. Arizona State is for real, and they might be a USC opponent in the second round of the regionals. Good serve again by Chase. And off the block, it lands behind the front row, but another good serve by Chase. Good pass that time by Chase, and a free ball for SC outside Haller. There's a good dig. Net violation called upside Wagner. Back over to the Wahine, 4-0 Hawaii.
Lisa Love up off the bench that time, looking at her assistant coach Nancy Hill and saying, what do we need to do? We're in the rally and we're getting these net calls, and it's very frustrating for a coach when that happens, because everybody's doing their job out there except some blocker is going up and being a little bit too aggressive at the net. And as soon as you touch the net in volleyball, remember, the play's over.
One of the 2 seniors on the SC team, Haller, the other one being McCaw, puts that one down. Atwood through the block. SC this year, Chris, with 4 Fab 50 players, one of whom Laurie Hill, not here tonight, backup setter. But of course, Brunst, Casey, and Hughes all considered 50 of the 50 best prospects coming out of high school this year. Going to be a good team next year again for SC and Lisa Love. Great dig by Atwood.
Chris Latwood did a nice rotation down the line. That's one of Haller's favorite shots, is that little shot down the line, and it's the one she swung for match point last night and missed. There she got it. Atwood dug it, but Hawaii couldn't put it away.
Youngquist is roofed on a ball too far back for her to do much with. 1-4.
If there's one person you want to hit away from, it's that young lady right there. Don't give it to Laura Hughes. She'll bury it back on your side of the court.
Leads the team in blocking. Lovelace goes wide. 2 errors in a row by Kenyatta Lovelace, 2-4. So Hawaii, ball into the net, ball into the block, and a ball out puts SC right back in game 4.
Used once again with a big block up front. Dave Shoji saying, hey, set it outside. See, a little dump shot right now wouldn't be a bad idea for Robin Amo.
Haller off Brandy Brooks' head, I believe.
Oh, did Haller put some steam on that ball?
4-4. All of Chase's serves now have just gotten Hawaii to an even point. Now Lovelace puts one into and through the block.
Rainbows finally stop the bleeding. They go up 4-0. Next thing you know, it's 4-all.
on the part of SC. An ace for Ljungqvist.
Must-win game for Hawaii here.
Another tough play for SC. Won't get over. Another ace for Ljungqvist.
And an assist for David Kimura, our crack cameraman, who got in Haller's way there.
So up until that point, those two aces, Chase had tied Ljungqvist for the team lead at 25. Angelica now reclaims it, and why not? She leads in hitting, she leads in block assists, solos, and total blocks. Gets 3 kills a game, and she's homesick. Looking forward to going home after the season ends. But not for a while, she says. And another ace. 3 in a row. 3 aces in a row.
Well, talk about momentum shifts. Hawaii gets 4, USC gets 4, Hawaii gets 3 more. Can they get the magical 4th? I think this last serve was out, and I think Haller did too. You see it's up there above her chest, and she's nearly on the back line. Definitely an out ball. SC passer standing very deep.
There's a good pass. And Youth gets it back. Chris, my strange but true fact of the night. You ready for this? Middle Tennessee State, Priscilla Robinson tied an NCAA record for the second most aces in a match with 14. She had 10 aces in a row. Just want to let you know that.
Oh.
Lovelace. Keebler, good dig by Ljungqvist. Nice set by Brandy Brooks. She picks up another assist. And Lovelace gets her 14th kill.
Brooks did an excellent job that time of setting a high spinning ball, getting up high enough for Kenyatta to get a good swing at it. Kenyatta really belted it.
Another more trouble on the pass. Another tough serve.
Brooks with another good set to the outside after Amo saved that with a good dig. Amo with her 16th dig of the night. Lovelace skies, hits it off Kylie Yu's noggin into the crowd.
Dave Farr and Haller touched that ball. Tried to plead her case. Not going to get it there.
Oh, I can't believe she called no touch there. She started to wave her hands like, I didn't touch that. It was a very obvious touch.
Robert Amato, our linesman, was right there and called it. Another bad pass. Free ball. Chase gets it. Whitney Casey will come back into the back row. And Katie Haller, how about this, is going to get a break.
Saving her for game 5, giving her a mental rest, giving her a physical rest. Who knows, but I watch for Casey to get this serve.
Well, Hawaii was up 9-4 in game 4 the other night and lost it. And Robin Amo, with a sub coming in, serves it long.
Well, Robin did a great job getting in the 10 there, but I'll tell you, when they start subbing because the passers are making mistakes, you got to make sure your serve stays in. Give the new passers a chance to prove themselves.
Bruns serving for SC. Confusion by Hawaii on who was going to take the pass. Lovelace again puts it away.
One of the reasons that ball went down is that USC's version of another vacuum cleaner, Katie Haller, the great all-time digger, on the bench right now because she's having passing problems. Normally she would have been there, I think, to dig that kind of a ball.
Showed in to serve. Nico Wagner puts it down.
Well, Missy McCaw did a beautiful job that time of saving a set that was a pass that was very close to the net.
Wagner that time does the opposite. She just dinks it over the top. Block going up big, Chris, to respect her powerful swing, and she puts it around him. Crowd wants no more of that. You hear him telling Hawaii, let's get over the hump. Good dig by Bruns. That time Wagner on the dink doesn't get it.
Remember in game 4 the other night, Hawaii had the lead. and they slid a little bit. Only at that time they were up 2-1. Now they have the lead 10-5, and they're down 2-1.
Assistant coach Nancy Hillman telling Mika Wagner, hit the ball.
You're saying that Mika's being a little bit too meek?
You would say that. You would say that.
She has tipped the ball an awful lot tonight, and I know the coaching staff would love to see her crank it up a little more. Now Haller has re-entered the game in the front row. Good news for USC.
Step out, Ljungqvist. Good dig by McCaw. Wagner, this time Hawaii's up there for the dink. Big dig, 3 ball. Nice play, though. Atwood couldn't put a clean kill away. Now she does. Off of Brunt.
Crystal Atwood's last 2 swings have looked a little bit tired. You got to wonder if all the play over 2 of the last 3 nights is going to get to her. Too much turkey, too much emotion for the senior.
Side out for SC. A couple of heavyweight boxers going at it again tonight.
Toe-to-toe. Great women's intercollegiate volleyball.
Short set.
That's a perfect word for it. A very short set to someone who's 6'3". Robin Amo not feeling good after this last set. Goes about to Ljungqvist's shoulder. Luckily, Ljungqvist saves it. Watch for that connection between those 2 people. Get better, though, as Robin Amo gets a little more time.
2 freshmen. Roof.
Oh, that's a huge point for Hawaii, John. Huge point. They were stuck on 10. USC making a little mini comeback. All of a sudden, Hawaii gets that big 11th point.
Floor wipers out there, and umpire Guy Owato checking it out, of course, making sure, as you're supposed to, that there's no stalling going on. I don't know how you can see sweat on a floor anyway when it's gleaming off the lights. Haller's roof.
Oh, Hawaii's got their block working now. Chase and Shoes up front, picked up a couple. Now Ljungqvist is on fire.
Timeout USC. It's 12-5.
This is an effort to reach men and women who served in the United States Armed Forces. It concerns an offer for honorably discharged veterans and their spouses ages 45 to 75. Please use the toll-free number to respond. Call now for free information on life insurance plans that cost just $1 a week. When you qualify, you lock in the highest possible benefit amount available to you. And these life insurance benefits are guaranteed never to go down. You are eligible to apply if you served during peacetime or war, active duty or reserves, or any service branch. You are also eligible to apply if you are the spouse or widow of a veteran. Call now. Remember, only veterans, their spouses, and widows ages 45 to 75 qualify for this exclusive offer. Term life insurance for just $1 a week. Don't wait. Call this toll-free number now to get free information from Veterans Life Insurance Company. Operators are standing by to take your call.
USC basketball is on the move. Jump on the bandwagon as George Raveling and the Trojans head for another exciting season. For tickets, call 213-740-GO-SC.
Chris, the key for Hawaii right now, of course, not only to win this game, but to stop SC from gaining momentum if we should head into rally scoring in Game 5.
You're right, Hawaii was up 13-5, has had a 2-point letdown here. Let's see how they do coming out of the timeout. Crucial play right here.
They call Lovelace's number, but SC is equal to her at the net. Oh, Hawaii thought they had a dig there. Brandy Brooks came up and couldn't get it. It's 8-13.
Plum crowd, the 7th person for Hawaii. Getting into it, trying to exhort Hawaii. Missy McCall, though, just stepping back and drilling it. That's 2 aces for her. She's got 2 on the night. Both in this serving rotation. Haller's got 3 aces on the night.
Remember, Hawaii rallied in Game 3, but SC pulled it out. A bad pass there. Lovelace is roofed. It's 10-13. Hawaii came back, but SC won it at the end. Now SC coming back. If they can pull this out, they win the match. Another bad pass. And Chase hits it long. 11-13. Chris, Hawaii's shooting themselves in the foot. Not the way they would like to end this match.
Hawaii just unraveling, but credit Missy McCaw, too. She's really serving the ball well, putting Hawaii into all kinds of passing problems. Chase, one of Hawaii's better passers, taking a break right now. Watch for her to re-enter, though, if they can get a side out.
Another hard serve and an ace off of Robbins, who came in for that very reason, to make a pass. It's 12-13. Dave Shoji calls time, and Chris, Hawaii having some problems with their passing right now.
They really are. McCaw's really serving the ball well, but Hawaii just doesn't seem to be focusing as that ball comes over the net. The ball's obviously moving around a lot, but it seems to me like they're in the same pattern and they aren't shifting their pattern right. You know, one of the things you can do to combat a tough server is to shift the passing pattern around, give that server a different look. I wouldn't be surprised if Dave Shoji right now is telling his team, hey, look, let's not let Missy McCaw serve that same spot over and over again. Let's put somebody in there and just have them stand in that one spot regardless of how good a passer they are.
What would you call if you were Dave Shoji?
Stand out, top each other, good out, you need. Not short back. Anything out there? Oh, stop.
So you see Dave Shoji begging for communication out there, Chris. That's a key, especially in late November.
Not a tough serve.
So he's trying to convince him right now that it's not a tough serve. Unfortunately, they might be thinking, are you kidding? Come out and try and pass that, coach. It's tough. It's moving all over the place.
Well, heading into this round of activity, McCaw had 3 aces on the night, and she's just picked up a couple more, and she's really put Hawaii in a world of hurt right now, because now it's anybody's game, and we said that in game number 3, and then SC quickly ended it. And Hawaii needs to do that, too, because this would really be a psychological negative for Hawaii to have a lead like this in Game 4 at home with all the seniors and the emotion and not be able to pull it out. Let's see what happens. McCaw to serve. Hawaii has a play set up.
Lindquist finally gets a decent pass up. They get a swing at it. Can they get the side out?
No, they don't. They go outside to the left that time. Lovelace hits it into the net. It's 13-13, and Dave Shoji's going to bring Sarah Chase back in to slow it down, because suddenly SC needs 2 points to win the match, and a big win for SC if they could get it on the road and coming back. Lovelace is roofed. It's 14-13. I got to believe Hawaii's got to try something else, Chris. I think SC knows it's going outside to Lovelace.
Well, they're trying as hard as they can, John. They finally got a good pass up that time. Here we go, match point.
Bad pass. It's kept alive, but if SC gets a good swing, they're going to end the match. Lovelace. Another swing she didn't get a full piece of. Haller. There it is. It is over. Do you believe it? SC coming all the way back. Hawaii taking a siesta at the wrong time, and SC pulls it out in 4. 15-13 in game number 4.
Hey, hi, folks. Hey, you know, Blue